Are you told to never buy 5-star Psycubes? How about always buying them? Welcome back to Cocky Gachas, and in this video, I am going to talk about a hot topic, which is 5-star Psycubes. A lot of people I've seen Discord channels, I've seen in my comment section, always telling me, do not buy 5-star Psycubes, telling others as well. And the reason is very simple. Their reasoning makes sense if you do not think about it too much. So if you look at the max stats for Yearning Desire level 60, I'm going to talk about Yearning Desire because this is one of the best Psycubes you should max out ASAP. Look at this, 300 attack, HP 1800, and then they will just compare it to, say, Brave New World. Okay, we just take Brave New World as an example. At 60, 370 as well as 2200 HP. Then they'll tell you, hey, obviously you shouldn't buy the 5-star, right? You can just buy the 6-star. Why are you going to waste your Enlightens, right? Because you're just going to buy Enlightens, you're going to get a lot of EXP as compared to this 5-star Psycube that you are not going to use anyway, and at max, not as good. So in this video, I'm going to prove you why this is not the case using my results. And special shout out to Estelle that have been leaving a lot of comments, but in particular, this one about Psycubes really got me thinking, because I really don't think that this is the case, which is why I went to research and got a very surprising result. So over here, you can see I even activated my own Excel sheets. To be honest, I don't like doing Excel, but to prove people wrong, I will have to do Excel, whatever that is. Okay, so follow me over here before you flame me in the comment section below. Make sure you know that you're flaming for the right thing. So let's take a look at Yearning Desire and why I think that this one is really one of the Psycubes you have to max out ASAP, right? So over here, right, you can see that to max out a Psycube, you need to have 5 copies. And the total cost for 5 copies is going to be 1,000 of those thought elements. But we're going to take a look at how long we are going to take to farm it essentially. Okay, so on day 4, you're going to get your first copy because there is the first clear rewards for the Penuma analysis, provided you have cleared everything. Even if you don't clear it on the 4th day and you clear it on the 30th day, your first clear rewards will still not run away. Okay, so you'll still get 210, and as well if you're farming PA6, you're using your 2 daily tries, you'll still get this results over here, which is 18 thought elements per day. So this is a fixed, consistent one, no matter what you farm, as long as you just farm the 2 first tries whereby there are bonus rewards. So per month you're going to get 540, but of course, the fact that we are not going to buy Enlightens over the 5-star Psycube doesn't mean we shouldn't buy LF Polarization. This one is a very important time-gated material as well. So definitely buy it. So after it, we are going to have 420. And including this first clear rewards, you're going to get first 4 days, 282. So we will get our first copy. And then every 11 days subsequently, right? So 7 days, then 11 days, we are going to get another copy. For the 4th day, we're going to get 1,000. This is not even counting any of the random free battle pass, and this is a free-to-play approach. Okay, now let's take a look at what happens if we do not buy this Psycube. What are we actually losing out? Because people are saying that we are losing out on a lot of EXP. Okay, so let's just go to the EXP end. And here you can see this is how much EXP technically you would get. For every Enlighten 1, you get 400 EXP, Enlighten 2, 1000, Enlighten 3, 4000, and Enlighten 4, you would get 10,000 EXP. So the shop itself has the limits. Every month, you're only entitled to buying 40 of the Enlighten 2s as well as 40 of the Enlighten 1s. But if you do not spend your thought elements on any of the 5-star Psycubes, but you just buy the polarization, same, you had 420, so you would be able to buy out this amount. But of course, there is the first clear reward that I talk about. So I'm being a bit generous over here, right? Provided that the first 2 months, right, given that every month is 30 days, you should only have 2 resets, but sometimes you start the game in the mid-month, potentially you're going to get 3 resets. I'm super generous here. I'm going to say that your 1000 elements, all of it is going to be converted to Enlighten 2s instead of mixing some of the Enlighten 1s that are even less efficient. But you're going to get 125k EXP over 44 days. In fact, I think you'll get a bit less than that, but regardless. And you might be thinking, hey, Cocky, 125k EXP, no wonder they tell me not to buy the 5-star Psycubes. It's a lot. But guess what? This number means absolutely nothing if you have nothing to compare it to, right? There is something to benchmark it to know the percentage of the income. So that's why I went to take a look at our EXP income. And over here, you can see for Remake Cup, we did get 50 of the Enlighten 2s, which is 50k EXP. As well as the U2 shop providing another 52k. And you might be saying, hey Cocky, maybe in the future U2 shop doesn't provide that much, and wrong. I just went into the freaking China server over here and you can see the U2 shop does provide exact same rewards as our upcoming U2 shop. So everything is the same, only the skin is different, and then some of the books are different based on the elements. Okay, so regardless, this is going to be quite accurate up until 1.4. In the future, maybe they'll add even more EXP, but I'm also going to tell you why this doesn't matter. So over here, this is our basic patch income. Okay, depending on how long the patch runs for. This patch runs for 28 days, so it's a slightly higher income. If it runs for 42 days, lower income, but we are also going to get our PA7 every single day. So this is not a fixed amount, so I just average out to be roughly 8k per 2 tries, so 4k per try. You guys can farm and tell me whether it's accurate or not, but I did get 9k once and I did get 7k once, so I just average it out to get to this amount. So this is going to be 240k per month, 30 days, okay? 60 tries, okay? 240k plus 102k, it's going to give us 342k. So this max X EXP, this total EXP that we are getting from buying Enlightens, 60,000 per month, is in fact less than 20% of the total amount. But I know what you guys are thinking. 60k is still 60k. It's not just a percentage. Even though we get a lot, it doesn't really matter. Sure, let's take a look at the charts instead. Revenous over here, right, does have the charts of leveling these Psycubes to level 60. So let's take a look at this. 0 to 20, there is missing information, but I've actually tested it myself. It's 21k 700. So 21k 700 plus 82k plus 101k, and also lastly this is roughly 200k. So add together a bit more than 400k. So you can say that 60,000, right, also doesn't make sense when you just put it in a number like this. You have to put it in proportion. So if you're leveling from 50 to 60, it doesn't give you that much stats. If you're leveling from 40 to 50, a bit better, and if you're leveling from 0 to 40, then of course significant. But the fact is, there is a quest in game whereby it requires you to upgrade 3 of the Psycubes over here. You can see this is the quest. So your main Psycube should already be at level 40, right? And the game also gives you a lot more EXP other than the fact that farming PA7. They also give you here and there through the X, through the task. So for the first 55 days when you're farming the Yearning Desire, the 1000 thoughts doesn't convert to that much EXP in perspective to what you are actually getting, as well as what you are getting from the stats that the extra EXP brings to you on the Psycubes. But at this point, you still might be saying, hey Cocky, why do I need this Psycube? What is so good about this Psycube? So what if I have to lose very little EXP, right? Losing EXP is just not good overall for a useless Psycube. And to that, I will say something that is going to blow your mind. This Psycube is one of the best Psycubes out there. Okay, looking at DPS, we're going to show you something. Okay, over here, this is a NGA website whereby people do a lot of analysis. You can consider it China Reddit. And this user in particular done a lot of DPM tests as well as a lot of full guides on the characters. And taking one of the most popular characters, Centurion. Let's take a look at what this Psycube actually does, right? So over here, he actually gives the resonance, he gives a lot of the configurations, including DPM charts. So over here, the NGA user actually calculated the various DPMs against 1 target, 2 targets, and 3 target enemies using various Psycubes on Centurion. There is also another one I'm going to show you later. But at the top, it is not Yearning Desire. It is Hopscotch Game 4 Floors Full. You might be thinking, what the hell does this mean? Full means full amplification. So this is like BIS, okay? BIS, full amplification with 4 Hopscotch stacks. You need to kill 4 enemies to get 4 stacks. And this gives you 5.6k. Guess who is right below it? Fascinated Full. What the hell is Fascinated Full, Cocky? Yearning Desire, guys. This is Yearning Desire full amplification. 5.52k over here. Are you telling me that this is a useless freaking Psycube just because it has a bit less of those stats because of the HP? The DPM is off the charts, guys. What is next under it? Okay, Hopscotch Game, 2 stacks, full amplification, and then 4 stacks, and then 2 stacks without amplification, and then Bounded Duty, and then Applause, like Thunder, which is Thunderous Applause, full amplification. So you can see the calculations are all over here. As you go to more targets, Yearning Desire does fall down a bit, but still, it is close to the top DPM. And even the user that made the guide said, in addition to Hopscotch Game, when the conditions are met, it is recommended to stay in Fascination, Yearning Desire, and the next best option is Bounded Duty. Okay, and we all know which one is easier to get, a max amplification, Yearning Desire, or Hopscotch Game full amplification. And at this point, you might be thinking, just Centurion? No way, right? Of course not. I'm not going to just give you Centurion. Look at who this is. This is our favorite Black Dwarf, okay? Black Dwarf over here. Let's take a look at the DPM charts. And you guys will be able to see also what is on top and what is at the bottom. Guess what? Great Entertainment Full, which is Luxurious Leisure in 1 target DPM, and Black Dwarf is the best at single target. So naturally, Luxurious Leisure with full amplification is going to be the best at 6.8k DPM. Hopscotch Game, once again, full amplification and 4 stacks at 6.7. And guess who follows? Yearning Desire. Guys, need I say more? Yearning Desire is at 6.6k. Look at the 2 target to 3 target DPM, still top 3. And also for additional comparison, you can also see on your screen damage test provided by Sare on Changling, proccing Blasphemer of the Night, and compare it to the Yearning Desire at max amplification. Both of these Psycubes are at level 60 by the way, but the Blasphemer of the Night only wins by a bit compared to a max amplification Yearning Desire. So what does this mean? Yearning Desire that is so much more flexible is keeping up with Blasphemer of the Night, the supposed BIS Psycube of Changling. Are you guys still not convinced that this is a good Psycube that you should max out ASAP? If you're still worried about EXP, you're thinking, I will lose out in the long run, Cocky, you're thinking about a short run. I'm just going to max amplification in 1 year's time, and then I'm just going to overtake Yearning Desire. Guess what? On the screen, you can see the screenshot for Sare's box over here. These are the Psycubes he have as a free-to-play in CN server. Does this look like someone that is lacking Enlightens? And you might be thinking, hey, there's not a lot of Enlightens, right? But look at his collection of 5-star Psycubes. Why is he buying that for? Because he told me there's nothing else to buy. Why would he buy the Enlightens when there is no need for EXP? It's so much EXP income-wise that he doesn't need to buy EXP from the shop anymore. So are you guys still going to tell me that Enlightens are the best thing and you should forego a 5-star BIS Psycube potentially within your grabs just for this bit of EXP? I'm not sure about you, but for me personally, with all of this, I am convinced I made a mistake going for Enlightens, and now I'm going to turn back my horses to max out my Yearning Desire. Now, of course, with all of the videos, I always say to think for yourself. Don't just listen to someone because they seem like they know what they are doing. And similarly for me, am I going to tell you that to always buy the 5-star Psycubes, you're just going to follow me? If you're not convinced with this, or if you're Ultra Whale. If you're Ultra Whale, then it makes no sense for you to go for Yearning Desire because you can just max amplification everything. So depending on how much you're spending, decide for yourself whether it's worth it. But for free to play, from what I've proven, I don't think there's a reason for you to skip Yearning Desire at all. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a like. And also, if you're interested in seeing what you should do if you are stuck, maybe your leveling strategy is not correct, check out this video over here. I'll see you guys over there. This is Cocky Gachas, signing off.